Behind these historic walls in Hanoi stands one of Vietnam's most profound chronicles, the Vietnam National Museum of History. Originally an archaeological research institute built under French colonial rule in the early 20th century, this building was redesigned in Indo-Chinese architectural style between 1926 and 1932, blending French and Asian influences into what you see today. Formally opened to the public on the 3rd of September 1958, the museum officially united vast collections of Vietnam's past, preserving over 200,000 artifacts that span from prehistoric origins to the modern era. Today, under the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, it continues excavating, preserving and displaying the story of a nation shaped by resilience and identity. As you step inside, history begins not with kings or wars, but with human beginnings. Here, stone tools, animal bones, and ancient fossilized remains trace back to Vietnam's earliest inhabitants some 300,000 to 400,000 years ago, long before cities, kings, or kingdoms emerged. These prehistoric artifacts, chipped stone implements and early hunting tools, are the first clues that humans once lived, hunted, and adapted along the riverbanks of this land. They are fragments of a time when survival defined every heartbeat. From stone and bone, we move into bronze, a shift from survival to civilization. The Dong Sun culture, flourishing between around 1000 BC until 100 AD, is one of the museum's most honored collections. Here, beautifully decorated Dong Son drums, with scenes of daily life, warriors, animals, and boats, stand out as icons of early Vietnamese culture. These drums were not just instruments, they were symbols of community, ritual, and identity, revealing a people who had mastered metalwork and shared beliefs rooted in nature, agriculture, and ceremony. As centuries unfold, artifacts take you into the world of dynasties, from early South Asian influences to the great medieval courts of Vietnam. In this section, royal seals, ceremonial weapons, chamfer stone sculptures, and relics of feudal governance unfold the story of political order and religious exchange. You'll find ceremonial chests inlaid with mother-of-pearl, lacquerware, and funerary jars from dynasties like the Dinh, Le, Lê, and Nguyen, illustrating how material culture evolved with power, trade, and ceremony. Spiritual life reveals another layer of Vietnam's past. Sculptures of Shiva and other Hindu deities reflect ancient cultural connections with South Asia, carried along trade routes and belief systems. Intertwined with this, exquisite Buddhist art and statuary demonstrate how Buddhist philosophy and aesthetics took root, shaping ritual, art, and worldview for centuries. These spiritual artifacts are more than statues. They are testimony to the beliefs that shaped the heart of Vietnam's people. Beyond kings and gods, the museum brings you closer to ordinary life. Here are ceramics, bowls, cooking vessels, jade ornaments, metal jewelry, and everyday pottery that trace how people lived, worked, and expressed beauty. Each glazed ceramic, each carved ornament reveals connection to trade, to craft, and to identity. These are objects that defined kitchens and celebrations, burials and rites, marking a rich cultural evolution from functional form to artistic expression. The museum's narrative stretches forward into the 19th and 20th centuries, where exhibits shift toward revolutionary struggle, resistance against colonial forces, and Vietnam's complex path toward independence. Photographs, documents, and artifacts from these later periods reflect global pressures, war, and resilience, emphasizing that history is not just ancient legend, but living context shaping the present. More than 200,000 objects, nearly 110,000 antiques, and dozens of national treasures, all preserved here, stand as evidence of Vietnam's journey from earliest humans to a nation of enduring spirit. This museum does more than display isolated relics. It threads them into a continuous story of identity, culture, struggle, and survival. And as you walk out, you realize that history isn't just about the past. It's how a people understand who they are today.